what do you see the future of Islam being here in America?
Well, I think Islam right now is going through it's going through a change, and it's a growth period for Islam, and I think that it's in a good place. I think it's in a good place because I only can basically look at what Islam has done for my life, and I think that it's stabilized my spiritual consciousness as it relates to spiritual matters. And once that is accomplished in a human being, that I think that then you can kind of apply yourself to the environment. I think that the future of Islam, not only here in Philadelphia, but around the world, depends upon the understanding of what Islam really is. Because here in America, you know, you have a lot of people around the world who hate America. You know, and the whole idea of Islam and terrorism and all of these different things that are being attributed to Islam, that we don't agree with that, because the bottom line of terrorism, and we look at this whole thing, is that we are Muslims here in America also too. Mm-hmm. And so if you blow up a building here in America, it could be a Muslim there. Mm-hmm. So we believe that there is a way that violence and all of these things as we see them here, and you know, I'm speaking for myself, as I see them, that this is not the way to resolve issues. The way to resolve issues is basically through communications, and to me, I think Islam will do better when you find those persons who can communicate and respect other people for what they believe. Mm-hmm. That there is no one particular person who has all the answers, and so it is your choice. It is my choice to be Muslim. I have people in my family who are not Muslim, and I love them and I respect them and will always respect them. And so what I get from Islam is that Islam is for those who they have a saying here in Philadelphia that Allah chooses Muslims, and so if Allah chooses you to be a Muslim, then live that yourself. And don't try to force your beliefs or your way of life on someone else. Mm-hmm. Respect other people for what they believe.
Exactly, because there's no compulsion in
no compulsion in the religion. That's right.
Well, Sheikh Luqman, thank you very much for your time, and thank you very much for hosting us here in your community. And may Allah give you the continued success and growth here in your endeavors to establish community. And inshallah, like you said before, we hope Muslims really get the message that this is a good opportunity for Muslims to live together and be together. And if we find ourselves in a place where we have an opportunity to live in a community like this, we should try to seek them out and take advantage of them. And we hope that our viewers who got an insight of this community here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, continue with us on our journey of discovery of Islam in America. And as we say, the very important rule, don't judge Islam by the Muslims, but judge the Muslims by Islam. We're now at the United Muslim Masjid here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I'm here with Sister Aisha. Sister Aisha, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Sister Aisha, just we want to know, first of all, how old are you?
75.
You're 75 years old. And tell us about how you became Muslim, you know, because it's a very nice story, and I want you to tell our viewers a bit about what your life was like before Islam and how you came to accept Islam.
Mm-hmm. Well, before Islam, I led a quiet life. I was a Roman Catholic, and then I met two cab drivers, one son and the father. And I was interested not in the religion, but about people, Muslims. And they were very, very good. And then they didn't say anything about the religion. And then all of a sudden I started asking questions, and they stopped picking me up. Mm-hmm. And so then I knew this teacher, and I asked her where I could get some information. Mm-hmm. And she told me this bookstore across from Rittenhouse Square. And so I went there, and later came to find out that that was a very good bookstore to go to for Islamic information. Uh-huh. It was across from Rittenhouse Square, as I said. And then they came back, the two cab drivers, and the next thing you know, they were answering my question. Majid is the son, and Muhammad is the father.